Yeah, it was a good end to the season. From I'd say about the February time, coincided with us moving to Lancaster Uni. That was a massive positive step in the right direction. The lads enjoy going up there, the facilities, the setup, being away from the ground, every day. It had that match day feeling when you're coming in to play a home game, and obviously coincided with us being unbeaten at home since we moved up there, so that was pleasing. I think we had some fantastic performances, some great wins, and as I say, to finish in the manner we did, I don't know where we were after the Newport game with us drawing, but certainly until then, the last third of the season, we were fourth in the league, so we finished really strongly, which is a little bit different to what we're accustomed to over the years. We usually start well and tail off, but this season I think we've had a poor start, and then we picked up a little bit, and then a poor middle winter area, and then we kicked on towards the end, so it was very pleasing. And as I say, there's some great performances in there, some good individual performances, good goals scored, and some exciting games to be involved in, so really pleasing the way we finished. January was key. Richie Sutton coming in, an experienced one. Joe Saviani done really well for us. He wasn't our player. He was ultimately going to be going back to Newcastle at some stage, but Richie can play right back, which was an area, with James Sinclair's injury, and obviously we knew what happened with Zach Mills with his hernia as well. We needed that little adaptability in a player that can fill in there, and Richie did that for the last couple of games as well, which was a good opportunity for us to see him there. We've seen him at other clubs playing at right back, but he's come here as a centre half, and I think he turned in some very good performances. We had a couple of fringe ones, the likes of Sam Dalby and Paul Mackay, who didn't really play much, although Paul played the last couple. Piero coming in from Accrington, right side, dead steady, dead efficient, up and down, battled, worked hard. I could see the respect that the fans had for him in such a short space of time, which speaks volumes, what they thought about him, because he gave absolutely all. So he had a big impact on us in that spell of games where we picked up good results and good performances. Obviously Richie Bennett come in and started really strongly. You could see that he was more than capable, and then from then on, for the next few games, he started banging the goals in, and looked a real threat. I think he'd be the first to agree. Just fizzled out a little bit for one reason or another, but overall at his time here, he did very well for us, and those goals that he scored were really important. Aaron Collins obviously come in, and he's the big one because he got the 8 goals and leading goal scorer for the season, I think in 14 appearances or something. When he was coming off the bench at places like Oldham and Port Vale and scoring goals, and then when he was starting games he was scoring goals, and he had a nice freshness to him. He was good in the group because he was well liked and a bubbly type character, and he did fantastically well for us. Credit where credit's due. You want a forward to come in and try and score some goals for you. Obviously we've had our injury problems in that department, but when you're putting your trust in someone like Aaron, where Richie scored a few goals in the past, whether it be at non-league or having a spell at Carlisle or whatever it may be, Aaron's not really done it before, so there was a lot of trust and a lot of not so much pressure, a lot put on his shoulders for him to produce the goods, and that's what he did. He come up trumps for us, and fair play to him. He scored some great goals and some even better celebrations, and as I say, he was a real good person to have around the football club, so really pleased with the business that we did. And as I say, some players had a bigger impact than others, but between them all, the group of players from that spell onwards had a real good feel-good factor about them. And I'm looking at the likes of Sam and Paul, who are younger lads coming into a squad of players. They played the part as well, even whoever it be just around the dressing room, because I said at the end of the season it was one of the best dressing rooms we've ever been involved in, and that's been reflected and spoke about by certain individuals within the changing room, how good that spirit was. Come this stage of the season, it is about doing what's right by the football club, how you can improve. But if you look at our results and our performances and our spirit that we had, it's important that we try and keep as much of this group together as possible. It's not always the case. You know, we'll try everything that we can as a football club to tie them down, but we know from past experiences, if anyone does well here, you know, there's always bigger clubs circling, you know, having a little look and seeing if they can pick one or two from us and take them on to other places for more, you know, financial gain or closer to the roots or a higher level or whatever it may be. And we've had plenty of them over the years. You know, we don't have to reel them off. It's just part and parcel of being a football manager, being a football club the size that we are. And ultimately, players will always do what they feel is best for themselves. So we'll do all we can. You know, we've made that public already, the players, the type of players and the players that we're trying to keep at the club. It's important that we keep that nucleus. It's important that we have a spirit. It's important that we have character in the changing room. It's important that we have a good blend between youth and experience. You know, and when you're looking for all different ingredients for the squad going into a new season, you know, as I say, the squad that finished the season had that in abundance, and that was proven with the run and the way we found ourselves coming the end of the season. So we'll try our best. I expect one or two to re-sign. I expect one or two to go elsewhere, because that's the game, part and parcel. But then what we've got to do, like we do every year, is make sure that we get the right replacements in. You know, we looked at Adam McGowan last year for an example, who moved on to Hamilton in the Scottish Premier League. That's more of a career move for him. Obviously finances will be different as well, you know, moving from League 2 to the Scottish Premiership. Once we knew Adam was going, we had to look for a replacement. We replaced him with Zach Mills, who ultimately had a fantastic season as well, player of the year. You know, we only signed the 1 year, he's not from the area. You know, there's a lot for him to take into consideration, but he's a player that we'd like to keep, you know, for the next couple of years, never mind another season. So we'll do all we can to make that happen. But ultimately it's down to Zach and where he feels he's, you know, his career lies. Can he go to a higher level? Can he go for more wages? Is his partner happy in the area? There's a lot to put in the pot for him to make that decision. So Zach and Aaron is just an example of what goes on, and that goes for every position. So we'll see what we can do. We're hoping for a good summer. If we do get a good summer, it makes my job a lot easier. Put things in place ready for a good start to the next season, and that's what we all want.